Greetings. Obasi Scott here, oxygen therapy consultant, Atlanta, Georgia. Also the owner of the Underground Cure. What we're going to deal with today is we got a question that I want to answer. Just like I've been answering all these questions, I want to teach you a couple things. And let me see. The question was, are these results based on the fact that the virus goes dormant and isn't able to be detected? Okay? And what they're talking about is they're talking about all these results that we're producing. Okay? Everybody's coming back with these negative tests. Okay? Saying that they're cured. Okay? So they're asking, are those results based on the fact that the virus goes dormant and can't be detected? Let's address that. Welcome to Oxygen Therapy 101. First thing I want to do is I want to give you a brief history about myself, tell you why I got into this industry, why I'm so passionate, and tell you why I really want to help people, okay? About a year and a half ago, one of my close friends, okay, actually contracted the HSV virus, okay? So when he contracted it, what you need to know about him is that he's a real big health nut into keeping his body clean, keeping his body detox, all that type of stuff, right? He contracted, took him back, okay? I mean, he went through every emotion from sad to upset to depressed. How could I get this? You name it, he experienced it. You know, even someone else, he would tell me, man, I woke up this morning, I looked in the mirror and told that virus, today you're dying. You're dying. You're not going to live in my body, okay? He's a very passionate individual, very passionate about life, very passionate about what he wants to do. Okay, so he just wasn't going to have it. Was not going to have it. Okay, and me, I'm watching this happen firsthand. So I'm just like, wow, okay, he contracted this, you know, I wish it was something I can do. I don't want to tell him to go to the doctor because we all know what that's about. So anyway, he went on a rampage trying to find the cure for this, okay? And on his quest, he ran into people like Jim Humble. He ran into information by Mr. Ed McCabe, who talks about how viruses are what we call anaerobic and they can't thrive in an oxygenated environment, okay? They can't live. You know, we talked about Jim Humble, who talks about mixing MMS with citric acid and creating chlorine dioxide and drinking it, putting it in your system and using it for various things to cure yourself. Okay? So he said, I'm going to try this. Okay? He tried it. Long story short is he cured himself. Can you believe it? He cured himself. I mean, who would have thought that something so easy or something so that the doctors say can't be cured would be so easy to cure? He cured himself. Me watching this firsthand, I said, man, you've got to show me how you did that. Okay, you got to show me exactly what you did. He said, all right, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it together in a document, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So he did that. He showed me all the products he used. He showed me everything, okay, down to the T. Okay, then what he did was he started giving it to some people who had herpes. Okay, he started making some videos about it and talking about it, and people started contacting, hey, what's that you got to help me cure my herpes? He started giving it to them. Hey, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Before you know it, these are instructions that you need to follow. Before you know it, people were coming back with the same results he got. Negative. Okay? They were cured. Okay? Then what happened was, I said, you know what? I want to start helping people too. I started getting out there. I started helping people, giving them this protocol, telling them this is what you need to do. You know, as he would show me how to consult with these people and how to help these people, I did it. I put it into action. Okay? So then people start getting cured. Okay? And what really blew me away and what really was my shift, my change when I became passionate about helping people was when I saw people's lives change. When I saw people go from hopeless to hopeful. When I saw people go from desperate and depressed to happy and joyful and have a vision on life and excited about life. That's when my change, my aha moment happened. Okay? And that brings me to this point right now where I'm full of everything I have, or I'm full of knowledge to give to you to try to help you, okay, with this. Now, what you've got to understand about me is I come from a background of breeding success. I come from a background of helping people, okay, of motivational speaking, internet marketing. Okay, so I help people to succeed online. I've helped people to succeed in personal coaching, personal development. I've helped people to succeed in businesses. Okay, I've helped businesses to thrive, to make more money. Okay, and so now we're in the health industry dealing with oxygen therapy and how oxygen therapy will help your health. your body succeed, will help you get rid of dis-ease, okay? Now, what you got to realize is that this is a process. It's not just something that's going to happen overnight, okay? We can kill the virus, but you got to understand that you got to start processing and changing your mind to want to eat better, to want to live better, to want to keep your body clean and detoxed and flushed. You got to want to do these things. I cannot do these things for you. I cannot make you do these things. You got to get your head in the game. You got to be present. If you can do it, say right now, say, I can do this. That's what I want to hear you say. I can do this. Okay? So let's deal with it. Let's deal with this question. Now, this question is, are the results based on the fact that the virus goes dormant and it isn't able to be detected? Well, the results on the site are not based on the virus going dormant. Okay. Now, first let's look at this. Dormant means to sleep, to be inactive. Okay? Dormant means no activity. It doesn't mean that it's invisible. If it's sleeping, it doesn't mean that it's inactive. Okay? When you're sleeping, is your body inactive? No. Right? Okay? When your child's sleeping, are they inactive? They're inactive physically, but their minds are engaged. I can guarantee that their heart's still beating. They're still breathing. Okay? They're still active. Okay? Can you still see them? If you was to walk into your child's room, can you still see them if they're asleep? Okay? If they're not actively playing with something, can you still see them? Yes. Can your body still see the virus if it's not active? Yes. Can your body still see the virus if it's sleeping? Yes. Let me tell you two things that this virus does not do. Dormant simply means that it's at a settled down state. That does not mean that it's still not duplicating or replicating itself, and it does not mean that it's not still producing the amino proteins within the bloodstream. Okay? This just means that it's in a slower moving state. Okay? This virus never goes to sleep. Okay? This is a parasite-like virus. So you can just cross that one out right there because it never goes to sleep. If they talk about it being dormant, they're talking about it being active, which is really an incorrect statement. Okay? It's just less of activity. This virus is always replicating itself or copying itself. And it's always producing amino proteins. Okay? It's always looking for hosts. It's always looking for some resources. Okay? So the facts are that the results, when you're cured, you're cured. When you've killed the virus, you've killed it. Okay? Now, you got to understand that the PCR DNA test, let me just talk about it and go in on this for a minute. The PCR DNA test is 300 times let's just say 300%. 300% stronger than your average herpes test that your doctor will administrate to you. Why? Because this test actually goes in, okay, and it looks at the cells, okay? And the cells are where this virus is stuck to. It's stuck to the cell wall. It's attacking the cell wall, and it's sucking all of the resources out of the cell wall. It's constantly taking from this cell. Okay, so the DNA test, the PCR DNA test, looks at the cells, okay? And it looks at them 300 times closer. Can you imagine being magnified 300 times? Like, even me standing here and me getting all the way up here, that's not 300 times. That's only about 30 or 40 times magnification. Okay? 300 times is at a micro level. So it looks at the cells and see if this virus is there on the cells, on the nervous cells, and the cells of the body. If it does not see it there, then that means that the facts are, it doesn't matter if it's active. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's dormant at a lesser producing stage or if it's at a high producing stage. It doesn't matter because we're looking at the virus, we're looking at the cells that it's actually stuck to 300 times closer. So you tell me, if a snail is crawling on the ground and you're on top of a building, are you on top of something where you could barely see that snail? Do you think that you would see it moving? Maybe just a little bit. But do you think if you got right up on that snail in a bird's eye view, do you think you would see the little trail of slime that it leaves? Do you think that you would see all the little indentions in the road and all of the little details of it moving along? Yeah, you would. PCR DNA test. That's the results on the site. Okay? Those come from a PCR DNA test. 300 times the magnification. Okay? That's what we use to see to tell us if the virus is still present in your body in any way, shape, or form. Okay? If that comes back negative, then that lets us know, listen, you've done your job, you've raised your immune system, you've oxygenated your body to the level where it killed the virus. Okay? Listen, if you guys like this video, hope that helped you out, hope it helps you understand some things. If you like this video, I need you to do 3 things. Number 1, okay, I need you to subscribe to this channel. Okay? We are a movement. We are a group of people trying to help people. Every oxygen therapist out there in the world is doing oxygen therapy to try to help you get better, to try to oxygenate your body, because they know that the air that you breathe is filled and laced with chemicals. There's companies out there that are selling cans of oxygen right now, while I'm doing this video, selling cans of oxygen, because they know that the air that you breathe, the oxygen that's supposed to come from the natural air, is tainted with chemicals from chemtrails. Okay, that's not even helping your body. So if it's not helping your body, it's certainly not oxygenating your cells and helping them to breathe. So what do you think it's doing for the rest of your body, your blood? What do you think it's doing for getting oxygen to your brain? Okay, what do you think it's doing for your energy? Not a daggum thing. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's just think about this. Everything that you do has got to have a good end to it, because it's going to come back. So this is why we need you to get behind us. So why we need you to subscribe, to get to join this movement, be a part of this movement, because it's not just me. I need you. I need you to pay this forward, which is my next thing. If you like this video, put it somewhere. Post it on Facebook. Post it on a blog. Post it on somewhere. Okay? Help people understand and get knowledge about what they're going through, what they're dealing with. Okay? Third thing I need you to do is to leave positive comments below. Okay? If you can't say something positive, please don't say it at all. Underground Cure, myself, we push forth positive energy. I want positive energy going out. Okay? I want people to feel positive about what they just learned in this video, because that might be the little nugget, the little second, the little inspiration that kicks them into overdrive to cure themselves. Okay, to start living healthy, to start cleansing their body, to start doing what it takes to get rid of that freaking virus inside their body. Okay? If you have any questions, you can reach us at the undergroundcure @gmail.com. Our website is theundergroundcure.com. Again, the email is undergroundcure@gmail.com, and the website is theundergroundcure.com. If you didn't catch that, stop the video, rewind it. Just playing. All the information is down at the bottom in the description. You can get it there. And you can visit us on the website. We got a lot of more instruction, a lot more learning just like this that you received right here today. So with that, I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not just at the top, but over the top. Talk to you soon.